Welcome to the largest cashew plantation in the region. Everything starts right here with the soil and the sun.
This little seed, it looks simple, but it takes 5 years of hard work to produce just one perfect harvest.
We select only the strongest mother trees. It all begins with good genetics.
Precision is key. We join the strong root to the high-yield branch. A perfect marriage. We must be cruel to be kind. Removing the weak branches forces the energy into the fruit.
Pests, the tea mosquito bug. If we don't catch them early, they destroy everything overnight.
Seasons change. The rain comes. The dry season brings the bloom. Millions of flowers, each one a promise.
We rely on nature's workers. Without them, there is no harvest.
First comes the nut, the true fruit. The apple comes later.
The cashew apple swells up, full of juice and vitamin C. It's a signal that the nut is almost ready.
Red, yellow, orange. These colors mean G.O.
We don't pick the fruit from the tree. We wait for the tree to give it to us.
The harvest window is short. We have 3,000 tons to collect.
It's backbreaking work. Machines can't navigate these old roots. We need human hands.
Twist, don't pull. We need the nut clean. The apple goes back to the earth.
The fruit decomposes. It becomes fertilizer for the next season. Nothing is wasted.
From the red soil to the white concrete, 3 days of sun, no less. Moisture is the enemy. We need to get them down to 8% humidity, or they rot.
Every 2 hours, we turn them. Even drying ensures even roasting later.
Perfect. Under 8%. Hard as stone. Safe for storage.
Here they sleep. Thousands of tons, waiting for the fire.
Hygiene is our religion here. Before the nut touches a machine, we must be clean. Cleaning first. We remove everything. Stones, dust, bad nuts. Only the best go to the steamer.
The shell is hard. The oil is toxic. We use high-pressure steam to soften the armor.
Now they are soft. The shell is brittle. The kernel inside is safe. This is the heart of the factory. Manual cracking is history. These machines process 5 tons per hour.
The blades are shaped to hug the kidney curve. Too deep, broken kernel. Too shallow, unopened shell.
95% whole kernel recovery. That is the gold standard. The shell contains corrosive oil. We don't throw it away. It becomes fuel, paint, varnish. Nothing is waste.
The hard part is over. But they are still wearing their coats. Next, we must undress them.
Airflow is everything. If the layer is too thick, they won't dry evenly. 8 hours at 80 degrees. A gentle sauna, not a fire. Listen to that. Crispy. The skin is now just paper.
But not too dry. If it's too brittle,
the peeling machine will smash it to dust. We add a kiss of moisture back.
We used to rub them by hand. Now, we blast them with air. Faster, cleaner.
The skin is light. The nut is heavy. Gravity does the sorting for us.
A gentle brush, like polishing a diamond. Every speck must go.
Look at that, white gold. This is what the world is waiting for.
But human eyes get tired. Machines don't. This camera sees what we cannot.
50,000 kernels per minute. It sees a tiny black spot that you would miss with a magnifying glass.
If it's not perfect, it's out. No mercy.
Machines are fast, but for the premium grade, we trust the eyes and hands of our experts. W320 is the standard, about 320 nuts per pound. But the market pays more for size. Wow, the king, W180, the king of cashews. Huge, creamy, perfection.
160 degrees. Now comes the magic. The heat brings out the oils. The flavor is waking up.
White becomes gold. The Maillard reaction. This is the smell of happiness.
Just a pinch of sea salt. Simple, classic. It enhances the natural sweetness.
But we don't stop at salt. Wasabi, honey butter, spicy chili. We follow the world's taste buds.
Crispy. And that rich, nutty finish. Perfect.
We don't weigh by hand anymore. This spider finds the perfect combination for 500 grams instantly.
Oxygen makes them soft, so we flush it out with nitrogen. It keeps the crunch alive for a year.
For export, we vacuum pack. Solid bricks. No air, no movement, no breakage.
Metal, glass, stones. The X-ray sees everything. If it beeps, we stop. Packed, sealed, safe, ready to cross the ocean.
Movement is constant. First in, first out. Efficiency is key.
This aisle alone can feed a whole city for a month.
We trace every box. I can tell you which farmer grew this tree and on which day it was picked.
Back, stop! The 40-foot container, the vessel of world trade. It arrives empty.
And it leaves full. Sealed. Next stop, the port.
Go safe, good luck. My job is done. But for the nut, the longest journey is just beginning.
From the highlands of Binh Phuoc to the busy ports of Saigon, 150 kilometers of hope. The port, where the world meets. A steel jungle that never sleeps. Up it goes, joining thousands of others. A needle in a haystack, but we know exactly where it is. America, Europe, Japan. In 30 days, someone on the other side of the world will taste our sunshine.
New York, London, Tokyo. Our name is on the shelf. Product of Vietnam.
They have many choices: almonds, walnuts, pistachios. But they choose the creamy curve of the cashew.
Remember the nitrogen? That whoosh sound, that is the sound of harvest day, preserved.
Golden, crunchy, perfect, no broken pieces, just as we packed them.
They taste the sun of Binh Phuoc. They taste our hard work. We are connected by this simple seed.
It's not just a nut anymore. We grind it down to the micron. It becomes milk. Rich, creamy, dairy-free milk.
Lactose-free, cholesterol-free, but full of heart-healthy fats. The world is drinking this now.
Fermentation. We add cultures to the cashew paste. We wait. It blooms like a flower. Tangy, earthy, creamy. You wouldn't believe it comes from a tree, not a cow.
It's a powerhouse. Magnesium for nerves, iron for blood, protein for muscles.
A complete package.
In the old days, this was garbage, a pollution problem. Now, it's liquid gold. We crush it, we heat it, and we extract the CNSL, cashew nut shell liquid.
It is caustic. It burns the skin. But it is the secret ingredient in high-performance paints and brakes.
It protects ships from the ocean. It stops fast cars. It is everywhere.
And the dry shell that remains, we burn it. It creates the steam that cooks the next batch. Zero waste. Good job today, Lan.
See you tomorrow.
The machines stop, but the life of the village begins. 500 families depend on this harvest. A safe roof, clean water, a school for the kids. This is what the cashew nut buys.
It puts rice in the bowl. It sends the eldest daughter to university. It builds a future.
Come on, Ju.
My father worked these trees. I work these trees. And maybe one of them will own the factory someday. It is a hard nut to crack, but the reward is sweet.
The rain is late this year, 2 weeks late. The trees are thirsty.
We cannot control the sky, but we can listen to the ground. These sensors tell us exactly what the roots need.
Launch sequence active, satellite is good. But the drone, it sees every leaf, every bug, every yellow spot.
NDVI imaging. It shows us stress before the human eye can see it. Sector 4 is in trouble. Smart irrigation. We don't flood the field. We give the tree exactly what it asks for. Not a drop wasted.
We feed the soil, and the soil feeds the tree. Leaves, shells, grass.
Look at him, the best plow in the world. If the worms are happy, the harvest is healthy.
We don't use poison. We use an army, the weaver ants. They eat the bugs that eat our trees.
These trees are not just a factory. They are a lung. They breathe in the carbon and breathe out life.
Certified. It is not easy. The paperwork is heavy. But the badge proves we treat the land right.
My father started with 10 trees. He carried water by hand. He didn't know if they would survive.
The soil was hard. The sun was cruel. But he had a vision.
And now, my daughter, Ling, an agronomist. She doesn't just work. Dad, if we adjust the nitrogen by 2%, we can increase the kernel size.
The land doesn't belong to us. We belong to the land. And I know it is in good hands.
Look at the map. A small country, but in the world of cashews, we are the superpower.
For 20 years straight, #1, billions of dollars, feeding the planet.
It's not just one farm. It's thousands of factories. A symphony of machines working 24/7.
We don't just sell nuts. We sell what the world craves. We adapt. We innovate.
When you see Made in Vietnam, you know it is the best. That is our promise.
The world changes. Markets change. But the tree? The tree only knows the sun and the soil.
Technology helps. But there is no substitute for this. The touch. The care.
We are planting for the next 20 years. We are not going anywhere.
Quality is not an accident. It is a promise from our family
to yours.
Vietnam is open. The harvest is ready. We are waiting for you.
One seed, one tree, 1 million lives. It takes a whole nation to make the perfect nut.
From our red soil to your energy, wherever you are.
Vietnam Cashew, the taste of sunshine.
And the cycle begins again.